Hey guys, welcome to your love reading. It's Spiritual Infusion 1111. Let's go ahead and get right into it. What messages do you have for the collective? All right, first card out. I cannot believe that out of everyone you want me. I was not ready for this type of connection. What a beautiful energy to start it off. In the fact that it's coming in with the seed of life pattern, this is about your person, that this is something that they're actively working on. So there's a lot of growth, right? Your person, for some odd reason, and maybe you know or maybe you don't, but they're really surprised that out of everybody, you want them. Maybe it's way you look, maybe it's where you come from, maybe it's your family, maybe it's your background, your upbringing. But this person is looking at you and looking at themselves and saying, how did I get lucky? This is also somebody that keeps almost like wanting to pinch themselves to wake up because it feels surreal. It feels as if they're living this dream and that it's in their head that they want you, but that you want them just as bad. I almost feel like this person feels like they're being bamboozled, or they feel like they're being set up, or they feel as if maybe the truth about how you feel about them isn't what they think. It's almost like this person is scared to love you. They're scared to want you as much as they do, because you wanting them back, it's almost like they don't believe it. And I also think too, with it coming in and stating that they weren't ready for this type of connection, I think it's the intensity, right? It's deeper than a friendship. It's love, it's understanding. It's this innate sense of unspoken communication where both people or both parties have almost this innate understanding that their souls belong together, even though there's no verbal or even possibly sometimes for some of you, physical contact or interaction. So your person maybe just wasn't ready. Maybe they weren't at the time of their life where they're financially set, or maybe things have changed. Whatever it may be, your person feels like they weren't prepared for somebody like you to come in their life. And this is somebody that definitely wants to woo you, definitely wants to be everything and more. And I also feel like your person is getting to this place because you've broken down certain barriers that they've had around their heart, right? It's like this person had all of these stipulations and all of these reasons as to why they could have been very cold-hearted. Even if this person has been in multiple relationships or long-term relationships, that doesn't mean they've been in love. It's like going to therapy, right? Like I tell my kids, look, therapy only works if you're honest. If you're sitting there going, yep, everything's great, saw a bluebird today, when in reality, you know what I mean? If your life is a dumpster fire, then therapy clearly isn't working. What you put in is what you get out. It's the same thing I feel like with this person. I think they've been in relationships, but I don't think that they've actually given to the relationships or been in love in the relationships. This is something where this person almost is very mechanical and they go through the motions, but they focus primarily, I feel like, on themselves. They do focus on other people because this person is a giver very similarly to you. I don't know why, but 93151 51, 93, 11 may be significant. I don't know why these numbers are coming up the way that they are. GM, MV, Humvee. But yeah, so, but I think that you were the one person that the person couldn't keep up the facade with. You were the one person that, as much as they tried to push you away, you just kept coming back. You just kept, I don't know why, but remember in Home Alone, there's that weird pigeon lady, and she just goes there every day and feeds the pigeons, and they know. It's something where it's like you just, every day were very consistent with this person, where they began to trust your energy. They began to become vulnerable with you because you broke down those barriers, because your person, whether they consciously or subconsciously realized it, your energy, your vibration is where they feel the safest. But that safe space is also a place of being scared, because having that feeling of ultimate happiness, a lot of times, more than likely, that person is also very equipped to having that feeling being taken away. More so similarly for you. My life is so empty without you in it. I regret pushing you away, and I want another chance. Yeah, whoever you're dealing with right now, if you and this person are not together, they feel empty. No amount of going out with friends, no amount of drinking or partying or working is giving this person the relief. It feels like almost when you shake a can and you have all that pressure, right? Where you're like, it's gonna blow. It's that kind of energy with your person. And it feels like they're at this brink, they're at this breaking point where they're tired of keeping up a lie. They're tired of this mask. They're tired of appeasing everybody else. And there's also some type of very grand awakening that your person is currently going through. I regret pushing you away, and I want another chance. I pushed you away because I wasn't ready for this connection, because I had barriers around my heart, because that's what I knew. Again, I'm struggling financially, and I know you deserve better than what I can offer. Look, I'm going to say this because it needs to be said. Even if you think your person is okay, in their mind, for some reason, they could have lost their job. They could have lost their finance. There could have been a business that went under. There could have been a multitude of things that occurred that is making your person uncomfortable when it comes to their financial status, their financial stability. If they're getting a divorce and if they have a ton of money, even if you're like, they still have a ton of money. Well, guess what? Now they still have half of what they were supposed to have. So there's a level of insecurity there. And there's something here about them feeling like you deserve X, but they only have R. Okay, so they have a long way to go to get to X. So that's also why I feel like this person, if they've not come forward and really made the amends like you expect, it's because they're going back and forth right now between getting their finances in order or stabilizing their root, okay? The root, their home, their grounding, their vehicle, whatever it may be, okay? Or if they just focus on love and allow the root stability to, because it feels like this person is on an off-beaten path. And with you, they can go on a paved path. It's already paved. You've already done the work. But I feel like with this person, it could be an ego thing. And it's also the fact that they love you and they want to give you everything that you deserve. This is somebody that really does want to give you everything. Your person, I'm telling you, God is applying pressure in ways to this person you may not realize. I keep seeing your name and things that remind me of you everywhere around me. Even when this person tries to forget you, God says, hey, remember this person that's perfect for you? Remember this person you've been holding back with? Remember this person that you've been fighting your emotions because you keep saying it's too complicated? Hey, remember this person right now that, you know, you had the sixth sense that you wanted them to come back because they're your world? Well, it's because you're meant to be with them. That's why this person, they can't escape your energy, even if they tried, even if they're worlds away, even if this person is on a different continent, and if they're a different city, even if they're 5 or 10 minutes away, even if you live with this person, but emotionally you feel like you're oceans away. It's something with this energy where your person is being reminded of you. Your love has changed me, and I can never go back to the way that things were. Definitely. You have the ability to tame the beast into me. One look into your eyes and I turn to mush. More than likely, your person is probably in love with your eyes. You may have these very shiny, glistening eyes, or those big doe eyes, or maybe it's the color of your eyes or the shape. But it's something about you where the way that you look, they look at your pictures, they read your energy. It's very beautiful. And I feel like this person has really been trying to tame their shadow side because they don't want to hurt you, or their dark side. But I think what they would realize is that you're more like their dark than what they realize. I also think that your ability to deal with this person is very different than other people, because I think that this is an energy that typically will struggle. People struggle with communicating with this person. I feel like people struggle with even getting anything out of this person. I think what you don't know is that this person, if they've not given to you emotionally enough, they've given to you more than probably what they've given to anybody else. They've changed rules for you. There's some rules that they've changed for you. I don't know what that means. Maybe some of you do. Because their focus has always been their career. I'm trying to provide you the life that you deserve. Again, everything, do you see what I'm saying? Everything is this person's pattern. See, they have a pattern. They're struggling financially, which is why they focus on their finances. This person focuses solely on their finances, which is also why they're probably struggling financially, right? When you hyperfixate on something because you don't have it, that's usually when you lose it. So this person is sitting here acknowledging your love has changed them. All of a sudden, they're beginning to understand the concept. Okay, here we go. By the way, do you guys remember lava lamps? Super random, but I bought one the other day and I'm really happy I did. So if you were thinking about buying a lava lamp, here is your confirmation. You're welcome. Okay? No. I think that what you've shown this person, though, is that they can have both. You can have money and you can have love, and you can have love and money together. You can have everything in one person because that person is your equal and that person is you. Whatever your person is lacking as a human, you provide because you are the other aspect of them. And whatever you're lacking, your person can supplement because they are the other component of you. You and this person are mirroring each other. So if you're devastated right now, more than likely your person is devastated. If you're upset and you're crying, more than likely it's because your person is upset and crying. Because these type of relationships, it's all about heavy mirroring. But a lot of times I think when we try to protect ourselves, we go against what our intuition is saying and we try to go logically in order to protect our heart. That person doesn't love me. That person is playing me. That person wants the worst for me. That person purposely hurt me. That person is a bad person, right? That's our way to justify, to push something away in order to protect ourselves because we do not understand something. But what I can tell you in this reading, and I can be very honest and very open and very direct, your person just wasn't looking for love. But love found them, like love fell in their lap. So it's taking them a bit of time to adjust. It's taking them a bit of time to learn how to love you and to how to love you the right way, how to love you the way that you need to be loved. And if this is somebody that's lacked a level of love from childhood, from their mother. For some of you, this mother either passed away at a young age or was taken away. They could have been an orphan. They could have been adopted. I mean, they could have grown up in extreme poverty. It's something here where there is a lack of empathy from an emotional component. That could even be the fact that your person had a single mom. And as a single mom, a lot of times you're doing everything. So that emotional component is restricted because you're both man and woman, right? You're doing two roles. I don't know why that came up, but I feel like your person is thinking about everything. They're thinking about everything that you have on your plate. They're thinking about how it was very selfish of them to only focus on them, only focus on their life, only focus on what they were struggling with, because what they're realizing now is that they're still struggling and now they feel empty. At least before they were struggling, but they still were happy because they had you. They were still happy. Even if they were miserable, you made it better. You made it easier for this person to complete another day. But now without you, it's like this person is empty. This person feels like, I'm struggling for what? I'm here. Like, now this person is questioning, why do I even want all of this money? What is the purpose of all this money if I'm not happy, if I don't have the person that I want? Because what's happening right now is exactly what your person wanted, exactly what they were trying to accomplish. It occurred. Either you pushed them away, they pushed you away, and you said, okay, fine. Now you can go live your life, and you tell me, are you having a good time? I'll wait. That's when this person is realizing that they're struggling in every aspect, in every area. I also feel like this is somebody that has either been waiting to communicate, because what's sad is their life is empty. They want another chance with you, but they're not ready to talk because they're trying to process their thoughts and they're trying to process exactly what you mean to them. I have never been able to express how much you truly mean to me due to past trauma. Exactly. I feel like this is somebody where you think that they're purposely withholding their emotions, but I think what you don't see is that this person gets almost stunned where they can't move when it comes to you and expressing how they truly feel. I daydream about the moment when I can sweep you off your feet and embrace you with a kiss. This person is daydreaming. This person is thinking about marrying you. This person is thinking about intimate times with you. They're thinking about coming home with you. They're thinking about, for some of you, doing karaoke with you. I don't know if you guys like to go to bars and do karaoke or dance. For some of you, it's traveling. It's going to the beach. It's, I don't know, but there's just a lot of emotions. For some of you, it's hiking or mountain climbing. But they're thinking very heavily about you and about your situation. Do you feel when our energies merge as one? I feel crazy in love with you. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like this person they're thinking about you. Their life is fulfilled. Their heart is open. Their heart, it's like their heart is so open now, but then you took the air out because you left, or something happened with you and this person where their heart is open and it was full, and then all of a sudden somebody popped the bubble and boom. This person is in their head. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, grow old with you, have a family with you, and live our last days together as one. For some of you, you're getting ready to come into union with this person. I know I hurt you and I wish I could go back in time to do things differently. I plan on making you a priority and showing you how significant you are. Do you see what I'm saying? And look, we're mirroring. I told you. Butterflies may be significant. We are mirroring one another, and I am raising my vibration to match yours. The only way for you and this person to really be able to be together the way that you want, the way that they want, is if this person has to fix their vibration. Or you have to, or you both do. You both are probably working on something simultaneously. I've never met anyone like you, and it scared me. You've left a permanent imprint of me on my heart. Because they're saying, I've never met anybody like you. You've changed me for the better, and I'm breaking generational curses, and I'm moving forward. That's this person saying, listen, my family, we've done things for a very long time, Okay, the same way, over and over and over again. For some of you, this person wants to move in. They want to wake up next to you. They feel your energy around them. But again, I think that there's something here with generational issues that this person needed to address. I've never believed in love at first sight until I looked deep into your beautiful eyes. Do you see what I'm saying? Where I was like, yo, I feel like it's something about your eyes. And I create boundaries to protect my fragile ego. I'm very sensitive to your criticism. Okay, couple of things. One, I'm going to keep this out because I do want to ask about it in the extended. But what I want to say is this. The fact that we only have one karmic, toxic pattern card out here and everything is all about growth and love, I think that that says a lot. Your person is transforming, but I do think that they are very sensitive to your criticism. So any type of, I don't like when X, Y, or Z, this person takes it very like close to heart. And they're definitely in love with you. That's what's so crazy. And this person, it's like you are very special to them. It's like, I don't think you possibly realize how special you are to them. Look at that. Hopefully it's going to center. So I feel like with this energy, this is somebody, for some of you, I feel like even if you're in communication with this person, there's something here about this energy needing to come back and do something different. That's why this person is praying for forgiveness and hopes that you're going to go back to them. Again, this is about this person wanting a do-over to show you how much they've changed and how much they really do love you. Because there is a lot of hurt here. And I feel like this hurt was just because this person, it's like they weren't comfortable with expressing their emotions. What do I need to know? What does the collective need to know? By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. This is the 5D Lovers Oracle by your girl, Spiritual Infusion 1111. All right, so all that will be on the website if you guys want to grab it. Also, too, I'm so excited. On the 28th, I have something really special coming for you guys. So I'm really excited. Okay, let's keep going. So what do we need to understand about this person? The collective's person, what do we need to know? Okay, they're really in their head. This is somebody that is taking a lot of time to think. Gemini energy, you could be a Gemini, they could be a Gemini, they could have Gemini placements. This is Jupiter in Gemini. The positive news about this, because Jupiter in any sense is great, okay? So your person is really in their head about the past actions that they've taken. This is also somebody that felt more comfortable watching you from a distance than being close up in person, okay? Besides that, but they're thinking about, where do I go from here? It's their logic. It's the way that they're thinking about things. Because this person, for some of you, they feel that they can't do it without you. That's this energy right here. My life is so empty without you and I'm struggling. This person is like, okay, I've always struggled, but now I'm struggling without my person. That's my backbone, like my car seat. You know what I mean? It's like this person is now driving without a seatbelt. Not good, right? And the roads are not paved. Remember, they're on a unpaved road going destination you don't want to know, because that's why this person is upset though. That's why this person is in their head. They're having a lot of anxiety over a lack of communication or a lack of foresight. But this is also 85 may be significant. The lack of communication between the two of you is ultimately what's stopping progression, because there's something that your person needs to express. Oh, wow. But the problem is with this person, it's like they need to have the strength to be open and honest about something with you. For some of you, you may think like this person has been doing God and country, and they haven't, but that's the perception. A lot of times with people, because when you're in love with somebody, you see only positives, and so you're going to think everybody wants that person, when in reality, it's really just you and this person. I don't know why that's important. I'm not saying that your person isn't desirable. I think your person is definitely desirable, but I think you view them in a much different light. You view them as much more confident than I think what they are, because this person is waiting for the strength to say something. Leo energy. Because they also miss you. You're somebody to them that felt like home. You're somebody to them where they felt like you were their sanctuary. Think about the Hunchback of Notre Dame. When he would go into the church, that was his sanctuary. It's something about with you, this person felt safe. This person felt like they had more strength when they were with you. The strength of the Wheel of Fortune. You had the ability to let this person know that everything was going to be all right. No matter whatever they were going through, hearing your voice, reading your messages, seeing your face. For some of you that work with this person, it's like they miss you. This is also somebody, for some of you, they're watching you very closely. They're watching you very closely, and they're very emotional. I keep getting a very emotional energy here. It's almost like when a lion stalks its prey, it kind of takes its time, right? It moves kind of slowly, but it still does what it needs to do. That's this energy coming in here. And it's definitely a Wheel of Fortune. Because what you don't understand is this Two of Wands energy. You have a lot of Jupiter energy. So a lot is getting ready to change. That's why you have strength at the center. Right now, you're in this energy with this person. In the past, it was a lack of communication and also a lack of stability and a lack of security on this person's end. Currently, it's like this person is trying to build up the strength because they're getting ready to take some type of action that they've been planning. Some action. What action is this person planning towards the collective that we need to know? Justice. I don't know what's going on, but there's justice coming in for you. This is something that's sacral. So it's the emotional balance. It's the intimacy. This could even be emotionally balancing things out. That could even be something as simple as this person coming in and communicating. I'm sorry. Here's the truth. I love you. I shouldn't have lied to you. I made a mountain out of a molehill, and now everything is burning. But there's something here that they feel like they need to tell you that you don't see. It's the truth. Libra energy about a decision. And this person, see, the thing is, your person, in order to, here's the thing. Once you're given emotional balance and emotional stability, you can never go back. It's like if you're in a deep, dark cave and then all of a sudden you see the sun, you're going to want to keep coming out to see the sun. It's the same thing with this when it comes to the emotions. I think that you touched a place in this person's heart that nobody else has. And the lack of that space being fulfilled is even more devastating for this person, and it's even affecting their finances. For some of you, your person is walking away from a situation that they were stuck and stagnant in. This even could have been a time period, November, December, this year, last year, or the last 2 to 3 years. For some of you, it's been 5 years that since you've spoken to somebody. 2-10 may be significant. 10-2, 10-19, 11-19, 8-19, 8-10, 8-5, 8-8. Eights are significant. You could be born on the 8th, the 17th, or the 26th. You could be a life path 8. You could live in a house that's a number 8. House number 8. Yeah, okay. So here's the thing, okay? We got the Empress out. This is a lot of divinely orchestrated energy that's going on with you and your person, okay? This is something that's coming down from God. And this is about karma. And I think that you've been waiting for this person. Your person has been waiting. You both have been waiting. And it's something about this person finally taking that action to walk away from what wasn't serving them because they've had a level of illumination. See, this truth about the emotional stability is not the same as sexual intimacy. But at times, some people will show their emotional stability through intimacy, okay? But what this person realized is that you were completely different than anything that they've ever been through. That's why they had to walk away. That's why they had to make some type of sacrifice. And that's because God is sitting here saying, you know that this is your person. You know that this is your Empress. Taurus, Libra energy, heavy Taurus energy. We're in Taurus season. Another Hierophant. For some of you, this person has had dreams of marrying you. This is being divinely assisted. If there was people that were lying in the background, these are the people. This is a Wheel of Fortune because your person is moving. For some of you, they're physically moving, like moving houses, moving homes, traveling. And they're walking away from the lies and the manipulation, possibly of their friends and family. And this is something that either they've told, they could even be walking away from a marriage or some type of contractual agreement, even financially. There's just somebody here that I feel like what you don't know is that your person was divinely assisted to walk away from something that kept lying and manipulating and emotionally tormenting you. That's why this person hasn't said anything yet. They've also been really in their head and they're watching. They're watching because they know that they can't say anything to you if they don't plan on having any type of follow through. That's that don't talk unless you can improve the silence. Don't tell me you're going to do something if you're not going to do it. Now you have the Emperor and the Empress. See, the Empress can hold their head up high because it's justice. All I'm going to tell you is this. If you are this person's equal, if you are really made for this person, you are going to be the only person that can satisfy them emotionally, mentally, sexually, in every capacity. You are going to be the one person that has that skeleton key that opens any type of door, any type of access that this person wants, and it's vice versa. It goes both ways. It's the same thing for this person. That's why if this person is not with you, it's going to take 4 or 5 other different people just to fill the hole that you give this person. The way you talk to them, you're their best friend, the way you give them the emotional stability, the way that you give them the physical, the financial advice, or that stability, the way that this person is attracted to you. You have everything that this person ever wanted in a person, but they always felt like no one could ever have everything You have everything to this person. You are their divine match. You are their divine counterpart from God. That's why this Hierophant, it's being divinely assisted to this Emperor energy, Aries energy, Scorpio energy. There's some information that is being divinely given to the person that is in the masculine energy. Whether you're a feminine or a masculine, it doesn't matter, but the masculine energy is being given divine assistance about something that was lied about. That's why your person, you or your person, haven't been honest about this conversation yet. But there's something that hasn't been said. Okay, I'm actually going to look at this too. All right, so let's get into your extended. I am really excited actually because sometimes I feel like we need a little bit of a break to recalibrate. And I apologize, I got sick and I was taking care of my babies, my kids. They're not really babies. By the way, my 12-year-old, for those of you guys out there that are parents, he wears a size 14 shoe. So I just had to buy him for a size 14 in cleats. He's 12. Pray for me, okay? Because that food bill is something tough. All right, let's get into it. And then my 13-year-old is 6'1". It's like, what is going on with my life? And I'm only 5'4". I'm a shorty. Hey, it's always the short ones you have to be worried about. It's the ankle biters you have to be worried about. You don't have to be worried about the skyscrapers, right? It's a little tiny psycho, crazy ones you got to be worried about. All right, let's get into this. What's this person's just energy? What is their energy? Ooh, karma. I know that's right. Your person's over here like, surprise, guess what? All of you guys that lied, the reason I've not said anything is because it's D-Day. So your person's energy is karma. They're getting karma. They're receiving karma. They're dishing karma out. There's a lot that's going on, I feel like. What is this person's energy towards the karmic or the external that's been creating issues? What's their energy towards them? The Tower. What did I say? D-Day. Yeah. Somebody's going through a gnarly Tower moment right now. Your person's energy towards the external. Now I have the hiccups. Hold on. Their energy towards this external is a Tower. Dun, dun, dun. So there's something going down in the DMs, or there's something going down with this person, and it's not good. Okay. What is the collective need to understand about this external energy? What is the collective need to understand about the external energy that's been impacting their connection? It's a friend group, or it's a friends with benefits for some of you. It's a group of people. That's what you need to understand, that all get together and talk. This could be 3. Hopefully it's not a threesome, but it's 3. It feels like a group. So there's more than one person here. So for example, it could be your friend, like their friend, and then their friend's wife that's sitting there giving them advice, and it's bad advice, right? Or something like that. Or they're talking. This could also be the fact that they're talking about you, which we'll find out in the extended. Because my guess is, the way that I see it with this communication, what you don't know is that this external energy has been talking about you. This don't talk until you can improve the silence. I want to know, what is your person working on that they've not said? Okay, I do want to know that, because to me, that's going to be very fascinating. What is this person's, what are they thinking about heavily when it comes to the collective? What are they thinking about heavily? The 6th house, every single day being with you, waking up next to you. By the way, all of this is going to be available in the extended. The extended is available on the website. The link for that will be in the comment section below. But it's great because this takes a deep dive into your person's psyche. So whatever is going on in their head, we're going to be able to see in minute detail because it's a smaller group that purchases the extended. There also is the 5 free extendeds that drop at 9:45 Eastern Standard Time on the community page under posts. Okay, it's a code. First 5, they get it free. Those of you that have got it free, drop it in the comments to let people know that it's real and it's legit, and I'm not trying to hustle anybody. But we pull messages. We go really in depth. These readings are fantastic. Okay, so if this reading resonates, click on the link in the comment section below and it will take you straight to where you guys can grab it. Let's keep going. So your person is thinking about the 6th house. That's Virgo energy. That's them thinking about the day-to-day. What would my day-to-day life look like with the collective? I like this. Okay. And what is this person's energy towards the collective right now? I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Okay. What is this person's energy towards the collective? They're very much in hermit energy, 3rd eye. This is their energy towards you. Intuition, mental clarity, and foresight. Their intuition or their energy towards the extent or the other person, whoever's mingling and tampering, friends, family, whatever, it's the Tower. Do you see the difference? This is why I wanted to show you the parallels. Okay, let's keep going. And what can the collective expect that they do not see coming? What can the collective expect that they don't see coming? Your person is working on something. They've been patiently working on this. They could have been working on this for the past 14 months. This could be somebody that's been working on something since October. This is something that is going to make you very, very happy. For some of you, it's a house, buying a house, purchasing a house, or a car. This person is like really wanting to show you something. And last but not least is I create boundaries to protect my ego. I'm very sensitive to your criticism. Okay, I want that. This is where we're going to figure out, like, what do you say to this person that bothers them? I want to know, because then we can see where the insecurities lay. All right, let me get one more message. What's the message for the collective when it comes to this person? Wow. I don't love them the way that I love you, and I almost let them destroy our connection. I feel like this right here is very powerful. This right here, the fact that they both match each other for what's going on, I think that's not a coincidence. I'm going to leave these out because we're going to get into this in the extended. Yeah, I traded in gold for Chuck E. Cheese coins, and I'm going to make it up to you. So this is somebody that really does want to rectify their behavior, change their actions. They feel like they've been doing the most.com. They've allowed other people to come in and tamper, when in reality, this person knows you're the only person for them. They know that. But they also feel like you and them are just very different. When coffee meets cocktail, we're so different, yet we work so well with one another. So that's where I feel like a little bit of this dilemma comes in, because you guys are different. It's like both of you think that you're playing games. They think you're playing games. You think they're playing games. When in reality, the reality is this person is just sorry because they let their pride get in the way. And they let their pride get in the way because the love that they had for you was way too intense. That's a completely different narrative than whatever. Okay, so with that being said, this is your reading. I love you guys. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me. If you want to book a personal reading, if you want to grab any of the tarot decks used today, all of that will be available on the website. The link for that will be in the description, as well as where you guys can check out the mentorship. So with that being said, those of you guys that are coming over to the extended, let's roll. Click on the link in the comment section below. Bye.